Hey guys, it's Mike with Circuit Fitness. It's our second installment. We're doing a upper body circuit training today. This is another part of our quarantine workouts. We're obviously in lockdown still. So what we've got is the same format as we did yesterday. We've got 4 sets, if you will. Within each set is a column of exercises. There's 3 in each column. Okay, within each column it's got a different interval of exercise time with a rest cycle. So we've got first interval, we'll use the example here, elbows to hands in that first set. It's going to be 30 seconds active. We'll do a 10-second rest, we'll move to dumbbell punches for 15 seconds. That's an AMRAP, as many reps as possible. And then we'll do a 10-second rest and go to our last station for 60 seconds of jump rope. So if you have a jump rope, or if you don't have a jump rope, don't worry. We'll use what we call a faux rope. If you do have a jump rope, take a second, hit pause and go find your jump rope, bring it back. Also, if you got a set of 5-pound, 8-pound dumbbells, even lighter would be fine. You don't need anything really, really heavy. But grab a set of dumbbells and bring those as well. I grabbed the bucket. We're going to be doing a thing called toe taps. It is a little high. If you've got a couple stacks of books, that might work, or maybe even roll up some towels. All you need is something to reference the toe tap, which we'll go over here in just a second as well. So take just a second, pause the video, go grab those items if you've got them, and then we'll get started. All right, so I'm going to go through and demonstrate each exercise. Then I'll go through the warm-up. We'll get a warm-up going, and then we'll start the video. So set 1, elbows to hands. Okay, so it's just like it sounds. We're going to be in a plank position. Okay, remember this is a 30-second interval. What you want to do is make sure your hips are parallel with the floor, and we don't want our hips high in the air like this here. We're going to go down to the elbows and back up to our hands. Okay, now halfway through it, I'll reverse that sequence and I'll lead with my left, okay, instead of my right. Okay, and again, the key is to keep your hips down nice and flat, okay, and just go pretty quick. All right, and try to get that tricep involved. A lot of chest, a lot of tricep, and you'll feel a little bit of core in that movement. All right, so we'll do 30 seconds, 10-second rest. We'll go to a dumbbell punch. Okay, that's where I'm going to grab my 5s. Okay, like I said, if you've got lighter, that's fine too. What we want to do is we want to get into a position where our feet are nice and stable, create a stable platform, about hip width apart. Okay, I'm going to get into what we call loose knees. All right, and I'm going to make sure when I extend my hands, I'm not snapping that elbow. Okay, you don't want to snap that elbow, but instead, you want to push it out and pull it all the way back to your chest. Okay, so I always demonstrate like this right here. It's almost like a piston motion. Okay, but I'm going to incorporate both arms. All right, and what I'm doing is I'm stabilizing with core, obviously getting some upper body on that, right? But I want to make sure I'm not snapping that elbow. I'm bringing it all the way back to my chest. Okay, and stabilizing that rotation. Okay, all right, that is a 15-second ab wrap, don't forget. Okay, then we'll go to jump ropes. Nothing magical. Jump rope's a jump rope. Okay, find you a pace, and we're just going to stay right here. We're not going to do any double unders. We're not going to make anything fancy out of it. We're holding for 60 seconds just to get the heart rate up. If you do not have a jump rope, full rope. Okay, same thing. No jump rope, obviously, to mess up, so you can get more reps without pausing. Okay, you're just going to spin your arms like you normally would. Okay, so that would be set 1. You got 20-second rest cycle. Moving on to set 2. Okay, walkouts. All right, so I'm going to start in a standing position. I'm going to walk out, legs straight. Okay, I'm going to get to a plank position. I'm going to do a little bit of a hip forward, and then I'm going to walk back up to a straight leg position as well, to a standing position. Okay, pretty straightforward. That's a 30-second. Remember, now we're going to go to push-ups in a 15-second AMRAP. All right, so 15 seconds, you can modify. All right, if you do modify and you are on your knees, make sure you're not bent or flexed at the hip, okay? But instead, push your hips forward so that you're straight from your knees to your shoulders, okay? You want to get your hands just a little bit wider than your shoulders, and you want to make it to when you come down, your hand placement is midline of your chest, okay? Meaning I don't want to be out here in my midline of where my hands are, runs across where my face would be, but instead back where the chest is going to come down and cross that midline between my hands. okay? So I'm just gonna rep them out right here, okay, for regular push-up. And remember, we are max repping as many reps as possible, okay? All right, then we're gonna go to toe taps. Like I said, I'm using a bucket. Most folks have a household bucket around the house, right? You can grab that. You can use a couple of books stacked on top, or you can roll up a towel, put a rubber band around it. All you need is about 5 to 6 inches, something to get your knees up and reference your toe tap. All right, so I'm gonna be right here, okay? And I'm gonna incorporate my arms, and I'm gonna hold here for 60. You notice, all I'm doing is giving a little tap on top of that bucket. What I don't want to do is start to get some distance between me and the bucket, okay? This is much easier. Now it doesn't incorporate as much muscle mass because I'm not getting my knee up as high if I stay close to the bucket. So I always tell clients, keep your nose close to the edge of the bucket or the box or whatever we're using. All right, so from there we got a 20-second rest. We're gonna go to alternate arm leg lift with a push-up. Okay, so again, plank position. Remember, this is a 30-second. I'm gonna be in the perfect plank. Hips are nice and flat. I'm not up in the air. Okay, my hands are more across the midline of my chest. Now I'm gonna alternate lift, push up. Okay, so it's right arm, left leg. Try to get that leg up. You wanna squeeze your glutes. Okay, keep your legs straight. You don't want to bend the leg, okay? There is an element of balance here, obviously, right? Okay, so you want to get out, push up. All right, then we're moving on. I'm going back to my dumbbell punches. I won't repeat it, we've gone over it already. Then I'll finish with my jump rope. Okay, same thing. Don't have a jump rope, do your faux rope. All right, a V up with a tuck. So what that looks like, I'm gonna be flat on the ground. I'm gonna exhale up, touch, follow with a tuck, okay? So it's a touch with a tuck, touch with a tuck, okay? And again, we're gonna repeat that for 60. I'm sorry, for 30, that's a 30-second rounder. All right, then we'll go back to push-ups. Same thing, the same cues I used earlier with toe taps on top of the box. All right, so let's go into our warm-up. Our warm-up is going to include arm circles. We'll go to jumping jacks, and then we'll do some step-throughs. On our arm circles, we're going to do 20, and that's the warm-up the capsule. Most folks, especially at my age, are dealing with some kind of shoulder issue. We want to make sure that we get the joint well warmed up, get some fluid flowing in the joint surfaces, coating the surfaces of the articulating surface, especially just inside that capsule. So we want to take our thumbs, point our thumbs forward, okay? We want to give a tiny little squat, and I'm going to start with round circles just like this with my thumbs forward, rotating forward, okay? And as I start to get up to 8, 9, 10, I'm going to increase that size of that circle, 12, 14, 15, okay? 18, here's 19 and 20. Now we'll turn those thumbs backwards, squat, and I'm gonna repeat. Now I'm gonna do backward rolls, okay? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, these are underestimated. These do a lot of good for creating what's called synovial fluid injection into the capsule of the shoulder. It gives you that lubrication, warms the muscles up, gets you some flexibility. Okay, 3, 2, and time. All right, let's go to jumping jacks. Okay, so I'm gonna do what's kind of a modified. I'm not gonna do a full range jumping jack. I'm gonna do kind of more of a modified with my elbows bent, so we get a little bit of repetition to it, and then a little bit more expedited rate, so we get a heart rate up. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. So I'm right here. 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's pick it up. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, very good. All right, last of this series, we're gonna do this twice, by the way. Okay, so we're gonna go through it, and you're gonna repeat it again. Okay, so I'm gonna do what's called a step through. I'm actually in the wrong position. Okay, so I'm gonna be in a push-up position. Okay, what I wanna do, I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see me, is I'm gonna take this hand, right? I'm gonna pull it away, and I'm gonna turn and push this foot through and point it straight up I'm going to open up this palm. I'm going to point my stomach flat to the sky, and I'm going to lift. Okay? Then I'm going to bring back to a plank position, and I'm going to repeat to the other side. Starts with lifting this hand. Okay? I'm going to go onto this leg to support my body weight with the same leg that I lifted the hand from. I'm going to flip over, palm up, slight lift, and repeat. There's 1. Up. Okay? Up for 2. Okay, we're getting 8. Here's 3, 3, 4. Let's pick it up a little bit. 4. Get that full rotation. 5. Lift that hip up when you get there. 5. Remember, palms up, head up, belly up. Finishing 6. We got 2 more. There's 7. Last one. Here's 8. And 8. Good job. All right, at this point, I encourage you to go get a run. Take off outside, find about 300 yards or a quarter mile. If you got a strip that you know is relatively 150, 200 yards, run it out, run it back, okay? Come back, repeat that same warm up again, okay? And then go back and get your run again. We're trying to get a heart rate up, it's important. All right, so complete that. And then we'll start our workout. All right, so by now you've done your 2 rounds of warm up, you've done your 2 runs, heart rate ought to be up pretty good, okay? Get you a sip of water real quick, make sure you keep water handy. While you're taking a second, I wanted to make sure to cover this. We're gonna do 1 to 2 rounds for green. Green is our beginner level. Blue, we're gonna do 2 to 3 rounds. For blue, this is our intermediate, and then black was our advanced. It's gonna do 3 to 4 rounds. What that means is I'm going to go through this one time, and then you feel free to play it back another round, 2 to 3, 4 more times, whatever your intensity levels are. Okay? All right, here we go. Let's get started. Okay, so I got Kristen running the clock back there for me. Okay, we're going to get our 10-second countdown. Remember, we're starting. Go ahead. We're starting with our elbows to hands. Okay, so we want to be in a plank position. All right. Okay, make sure our hips are down.
3.
Starting in 2, 1. Here we go. Up, right back down. Okay, make sure we keep those hands underneath our chest. Okay, I'm going to get a 15-second call out from Kristen, and we're going to switch hands in which we're leading with. Okay, keep those hips
15.
down. Okay, switch, lead with the right, back down. If you were leading with the right already, switch to your left. Okay, remember, get that tricep, be a part of that push. So start with a bent elbow as you put your hand to the floor.
Time.
And extend out. All right, here we go. You want a dumbbell puncher. So if you found yourself some dumbbells, okay, remember you could always use a can of beans or something. Anything in your hands. In 2, 1, here we go. Remember, we're not snapping that elbow. Okay? And this is an AMRAP, so we want to bring some intensity. Okay? Pull back to your chest.
3.
Your shoulders. 1, and
Time.
time. Okay, good job. Now we're moving on to jump rope. Okay, if you don't have a jump rope, get your faux rope, okay?
3.
No rope means no
Go.
mistakes. Here we go, 30 seconds, okay? Now there's a couple options. This would be beginner, intermediate, a little higher knee, okay, advanced. Okay, whatever you want to do. If you want to do the double under for 60, do it, okay? I'm going to hold here with intermediate. You just want to get knees up high, get a good rhythm going.
Halfway.
Okay, halfway. Okay, these are our harder rounds right here, 30 seconds. Quitting's easy, don't quit. Especially if you don't have a rope and you're doing a faux rope. You got no excuses.
15.
Keep those knees going up high. Almost there, come on.
5.
3, 2, time. All right, very good. So now we're moving on. We got 20 seconds. We're going to do our walkouts. Now remember, on your walkouts, when you get to that plank position, you're going to push your hips forward just a little bit before returning to a standing position. Do your best you can. Walkouts, here we go. So it's walking out, okay, walking right back to a standing position. Make sure we're keeping those legs straight all the way through. a little bit of a hip thrust forward, and then back up with straight legs, standing position all the way. Okay, complete that movement. Little thrust, legs straight, all the way up. Okay, almost there. Okay, let's take it up a little bit. If you are an advanced movement, lift that leg up when you get there.
5 seconds.
And lift it up when you go. Okay, right back up.
Time.
All right, very good. Moving to push-ups. Okay, so we got a 10-second rest. Remember, if we're doing a modified push-up, you want to make sure
3,
you keep your chest in between
2,
your hands
1.
and hips are forward. 1. This is an AMRAP, so we're going quick. Okay, same thing for unmodified. Keep your head down, press them out quickly, chest in between your hands. Rough them out.
Time.
Okay, good job. All right, now we're going to toe taps. So remember, I got a bucket. Feel free to get rolled up towels, some books. Stay close to your bucket. 2,
Go.
1, let's go. Okay, remember it is a little tap. Okay, beginners, you're right here. Okay, right there. Hands are with it. Okay, intermediate, right here, staying close to that bucket. Advanced, just a little quicker. Okay. Try not to knock your bucket over.
Halfway.
Good. Get them all. Okay, this is where it counts right here. Don't quit on it. Keep those arms swinging. Keep your breathing going. Core tight. Keep that chin close, near that bucket edge. Don't get out of here. Okay, stay close. Keep those knees up.
10 seconds left.
Almost there, come on. 5 seconds. 2, 1, time. Good job. All right, moving on. Toe taps. Sorry, we just finished those. All right, you got a 20-second rest. Moving an alternate arm leg lift with a push-up, okay? So we're gonna start in a push-up position. Okay, nice and flat. Okay, I'm gonna do a push-up to an alternate arm leg lift. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Push up, alternate arm leg lift. Okay? Modified. Same thing, hips forward, down, alternate. Down, alternate. Okay? Keep that form. Keep that leg straight. Squeeze that glute. Top of the movement. Get that glute recruitment. Lift that arm straight.
Time.
Very good. Okay. Now we're going to dumbbell punches. Okay, grab your dumbbells. Remember, don't snap that elbow. Okay, good deep breath in. Exhale out. For 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, remember you want to push that arm all the way out. Pull it all the way back to your shoulder. Keep those elbows tight. All right, give it heck. Go for it. It's got to be quick. Don't snap that elbow.
Time.
In time, nice job. Okay, finishing up here with jump rope. Okay, remember, bow rope, no mistakes.
3,
1, all right, here we go. Okay, beginner right here. Intermediate. Okay, double unders. Okay, I'm a little rusty on my double unders, obviously. Okay, we'll stay right here. Gonna get our 60. Make sure you're breathing, get your couple good deep breaths in.
halfway.
Push it all out. You're using the faux rope. Maybe you can grab something out of the kitchen that's got some weight to it. Put it in
15.
your hands. Get your knees up. Almost there. Come on, let's get them all.
5,
4, 3, 2, time. Very good. Okay, last one is V-tucks. Sorry, V-ups with a tuck. You got some water? Grab you a little bit of water real quick. Okay, here we go, 10 seconds. Remember, we're going from a flat position. All right, I'm gonna come up to a V-up first.
3,
then to a tuck. Exhale on your exert. 1, go, up, back down, tuck, be up, tuck, exhale up, tuck, up, tuck. Good, exhale up. Okay, modified. Roll it up, back down with a crunch. Otherwise, we're here. Tuck,
5.
up, tuck.
Time.
Up, tuck, that's it. All right, moving to push-ups. Okay, this is our last push-up before we finish this round. Same thing, nothing different change. Remember, max rep, 2, 1, go. Make sure you exhale. When you exert, breathe. Stay flat in that plank. Rub them out.
Time.
Good job. All right, finish it with toe taps. Okay, stand above the bucket. Okay, give me a shallow breath in. Push it all out. In 2, 1, go. Keep it breathing. Okay, remember, quitting's easy. Don't quit on it. Whoa. Get them all. Stay near that bucket. Try not to kind of gradually gravitate back. Arm swing.
Halfway.
Doing good. Let's pick it up. Almost there. Here's where it counts.
15. 5. 3, 2.
1, and time. All right. Good job. All right, so that's round 1. Take off for your run. Run is going to be the same thing we did for our warm-up. You got a air bike or Airdyne, treadmill, EFX, a rower. You know, get you some, depending on what you're doing, get you around 20 to 30 seconds on the high intensity if you're doing the air bike or a rower. Minute and a half for some of the other equipment. It's not quite as demanding. Get your run, 300, maybe 400-yard run. Come back, get your drink of water, 30-second rest, get round 2 in, okay? Play this back, listen for the cues, stay active. You can do this. As soon as you finish your workout, you got an hour, 1 hour to get yourself some protein, some nutrients, stay hydrated, okay? And most of all, just keep showing up, toughest part. Thanks for joining us. We'll have another one out tomorrow. Stay safe.